Testing, testing. Alright. Just clear my throat quickly. Alright, let me make sure everything is looking smooth. Alright. Audio is working. Let me just do a couple of quick messages and then I'm good to go. Alright, let me just finish a couple things up. And finally, we'll go back to the Discord server. Alright. Now that we got that complete, in the meantime, we'll do a quick little talk about the point standings, because the point standings are way more interesting as we actually get closer to the finale, which is in a few weeks from now. Let's just go to the old sheets and let's find our point standings after Talladega. Oh, what? Top 7 cars are under a 10-point buffer at the moment. Currently, the 30 car of Caleb Dellinger is first in the points, with Tom Tittle second, with a 2-point gap between them, first and second, and then third has another 5-point gap with the 94 car of Mariel Demalik, and then after that it's Lucas Faisal, 2 points back from the third place car, and he's fourth in points after that win at Talladega. And then after that it's the 13 of Jesse Vaughters. He's had a couple good runs, but he has not won yet, so both Tom Tittles and Jesse Vaughters have not won yet. And Mariel Abdemal did win the opening, the second duel. Let me just make a quick adjustment here on my... Alright, everything's looking good. Then after that, it's the 84 of Jackson Burgum. And then after Jackson Burgum, it's a 3-car tie there between Jesse Vaughters, Jackson Burgum, and Austin Sieg, all of which have a fighting chance of this championship. We are at race 6 out of 8, I'm pretty sure. We have just Charlotte and North Wilkesboro, I believe. And then North Wilkesboro is the finale. So this race is going to be vital. We're going to keep an eye out for all 7 of them, and plus some of the people who are further back. I'd say the 10 and the 05 car just need to have a good race or two, and they're in they have a fighting chance for it too. Same with the 34 and 72. Honestly, there's a ton of cars that could win this thing. So the season's not over yet, even though we're getting towards the end of it. With that being said, let's fire up NR2003 and let's get into the event. Originally, I wanted to have this event around 5 p.m., but I was called late to do a volleyball game, and I just wanted to join it because I thought it'd be fun. So I was gone until I got home at about 8:15, and I had to get in the shower, and then I ate some food. So this is as early as I could have possibly started it, unfortunately. So, that being said, just jump right into it.
Drivers, to your cars.
Let's see the starting lineup for this race. It looks like it is Average Sucks next to James Morrissey, the part-timer, who has run only a couple races so far. And then it is Brady Thompson, who has had some good runs, but has had a lot of issues with engine problems and also just mistakes. He's beside Owen Aviation. And then in the third row, it is Liliana Russell next to Luke Bowler, who is in 6th. In 7th, and in the 4th row is Antonio Campos and the Rizzler, Brycenton Rizzler. And then after that, in the 5th row, is Pizza Party next to Wyatt Thompson. In the 6th row is the first EG Racing car of Dylan Cabanas, next to the 87 Agort. Then it's John Vance next to William Ayers. Lucas Faisal next to Tom Tittles, one of the championship guys. Jimmy Waffles next to Kylie White. Logan Thomas next to Mila Jensen. Ethan Trendler next to Austin Sieg. William Hayes. Joey Hayes next to Justin Kent. Liam Beach next to Philip Moore. Jackson Burgum next to King Cawthorn. Hugh Kyleson next to Paintballer. Jesse Vaughters next to Dellinger. Mario Abdulmalik next to the 6. Reagan next to Ben Shades. Peter Drake next to Bob Smith. And then finally Matt Kenzer rounding out the entire field. 40 cars here for this event. Let's highlight, in the meantime, trying to hit my cord. Let's highlight the championship contenders and where they're starting, because a lot of them are starting further back. This will be kind of interesting to see what happens. This track's going to be very chaotic. I can guarantee you that there's going to be multiple incidents with testing and how this event has gone so far. With all my test races I've done so far, there was a lot of accidents. There was a lot of contact, not a lot of bump drafting incidences, which we've seen a lot of. More or less of cars making mistakes, hitting the wall, bouncing off the wall, getting into each other. So this is definitely Bristol. We could basically see a caution anytime. Matter of fact, we could see cautions back to back depending on how bad it gets. So the furthest up of our points battle, it is the 96 and the 2, who are what? 2, 4, 6 in row 8 side by side. And it's Tom Tittles, who's 2nd in points, and then Lucas Faisal, who I think is 4th in points. They're the highest up, and they're only midfield, so that's kind of interesting. And then further back, let's get a different camera shot. That won't do. So it's them two in 8th in the 8th row, side by side, and then after that it is, gosh, Austin Sieg, way back in I think the 10th row, 11th row. And then after that, oh my gosh, still going further back, there's Jackson Burgum near the tail of the field, along with Jesse Vaughters, Caleb Dellinger, and Mario Abdulmalik. So there's a lot of guys and girls that need to pick their way through the field to try to keep their points up. If not, there's definitely going to be someone who's going to be able to pounce on it. Someone is going to be able to capitalize off of someone else's downfall here. It just depends who are the people who can rise with the pressure and the chaos of this track, and who are the people that will blunder and flounder at the same time. Flunder. I like that. We should keep that term. Other than that, things seem kind of normal. There's a couple guys up here that are definitely new to the front of the field. The 14 has not seen the front. Same with the 60 in a while. Same with the 12, honestly. All of them have had their own struggles. The 23 and the 95 have always been kind of further towards the back. So we'll have to keep an eye out for them, see if they get themselves their first good run of the season. We have 30 seconds left. As we hit the green, 150 laps. Seems like a lot of laps, but it's pretty short for Bristol. The same amount of percentage-wise, the same amount of the race as normal. All right, let's get right here the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
There we go. It's a little bit early there, but that gave me an opportunity to get a swig of some water, so that's kind of a good thing. All right. Pace car. We're gonna do only one full pace lap before getting ready to go green. And again, look out for early cautions and incidents. At this point, we've seen it all, but season's not over. We'll have to watch out for all those guys high up in points. See if they can make some moves early on, make some passes, avoid the drama of this track. Pace car is about to pull off down the banking at Bristol. 150 laps here at Bristol. We get ready to go green. The green flag is out. Side by side to turn one. Average sucks. Pulls a slide job, moves up. 60 car James Morrissey falls back. He's going to slip back to third, but under pressure from the 12 car of Brady Thompson looking down the inside, side by side for second now. In fourth there is the 01 Aviation 34 machine. Side by side through most of the field as we work lap number 2. Now side by side for second, single file for third. Side by side for fifth on back. Sliding up is that 12 car, and into the wall goes the 3. Contact between the 12 and the 6C. They keep it going. That was nearly some trouble there. Now Brady Thompson in the second. Now battles for third. 3 wide back there with the 9 car and the 54 and the 23. They get it sorted out pretty quickly. Now side by side right there for 8th. The 95 and the 23. 95 slides up. 23 hits the wall barely there, but he's going to keep going without too much of an incident there. Single file through the first 6 cars. And it looks like Liliana Russell is kind of slid back there in 5th, and then Luke Bowler in 6th. Now 7th is Antonio Campos, and now side by side again the 23 hits the wall. Car has gotten in the wall. So, oh, car down to the insides. King Cawthorn back up in front of traffic. Into the air. Oh, and Marielle Abdelmalik and Caleb Dellinger are involved. 2 of the championship leaders are involved in this incident. 1st and 3rd in the championship. Caution flag is out for the first time. Incredible. And up in the air there was Paintballer. And I believe the 01 car of King Cawthorn was also airborne. So drama early on lap 5 for some of our points contenders. This is what I was talking about. Some people are going to have some problems. Some people are going to run into some accidents. So whether or not you can capitalize on that. And it looks like a few people will. Let's see what happened here. Quite an early caution. But that's pretty normal for this series so far. Oh, I want to see what's going on here. 3 wide and then just a lot of contact after that. Then Beach was on the outside. Jackson Burgum trying to make some moves there, trying to make his way through the field. 3 wide still in the... And 84 comes down into him. That was just a product of them being 3 wide. Both of them got up in the air, and the 27 car rode the wall for a brief second there. That's wild. 30 car does not give that much damage, but the 94 car, we'll have to watch out for her. Let's get another view, another angle of that. The 30 car literally had the 27 car sitting right on top of him. Let's get a view of that. You see there's the 3 wide up ahead of him. I think it was more the 84 car's fault. Wow! Oh, real life that camera would have been done. Other than that, not a lot of damage for the 30. Alright, let's get... I think there is a pretty good TV... No. Here's a good angle of it. It also could have been the 84 reacting to the 17, who did get loose off the corner, which also could have been a factor in that incident. See, he gets a little bit tight, falls down, and he kind of just falls with him. Wild. Wild stuff. Matt Kenzer with a little bit of damage, a 6 car with a little bit of damage. But other than that, it's really just the 27 and the 01 car who are really torn up. Alright, let's go back to where we're at. Lap 7. Anyone retired? I think there is a car retired. Nope, Marielle DeMount 39th. Only car that's retired. She's not retired yet, but she's in last. There's a lot more front end damage than I actually thought. It's noticeable. Other than that, Dellinger is fine. He just had a car sitting on top of him. The 01 car is pretty torn up. He's going to be probably a problem for the rest of the night. Same with the 27. It was actually pretty high up in points too, so we'll have to keep an eye out what happens with him. Also keep an eye out for that 10 car who was pretty high up in points. See what he can do. Other than that, we got some newbies up in the front. Anyone who's high up in points have worked their way up. Alright, we'll have to see what happens as this race continues on. We still have a long way to go here at Bristol. Already some drama for our points leaders. As we go back to green on lap number 10, it is Average Sucks leading Brady Thompson. Green flag is out again. Single file as they shoot down into turns 1 and 2. 14 car goes a little wide. 12 car is going to try to peek down to the inside. Nearly side by side there as we go into turns 3 and now turns 4. 14 car with a lunge. 12 car slides back a little bit. A lot of side by side further back in the pack as we... The TV2 is not very good. Nearly contact with the 60 and the 12 there for second place. 12 car holds him off though. 9 car Pizza Party slides up. He's getting passed by the 96 of Tom Tittles, who's in 12th. Trying to look 3 wide there at the 22. So keep going further back 3 wide with Jackson Burgum yet again. Oh, a little bit of contact with the 1 car. That was close. But they save it. The 1 car drifts up. Same with the 84. 17 car gets in the wall. He bounces off the wall. They keep going straight. Philip Moore. A lot of contact with the wall. Still 3 wide with now at the 27. Oh, very close racing there. Let's go back to our leaders. Still the 14, but that 60 car has been trying to pounce that 12 for the several laps now, and that after that it's a train of cars. Side by side, just inside of the top 10 with the 54 of Dylan Cabanas and Antonio Campos. Contact, I believe, somewhere. I heard some contact. Someone must have hit the wall there briefly. And now it's a fight back in the rest of the pack. The back of the pack's a hornet's nest of cars right now. The guys drifting up in the wall, guys going 3 wide. All sorts of crazy stuff going on back here. No wonder we had an early accident. Oh, tight racing between the 36 of John Vance and the 9 Pizza Party. The 22 gets on the wall just behind that shot. Pizza Party yet again into the wall. Loses a lot of momentum there. Dylan Cabanas, he needs a good run. He's in 7th place, making some moves on the outside. But Average Sucks continuing the lead here at Bristol. Oh, car sliding against the wall. Again, it's the 22. It's Wyatt Thompson. He's hit the wall a couple times now. Oh, 1 car slides a little bit there. Oh, it makes contact with the 7 car back up the field. Up the hill goes that car. Everyone continues to keep it straight though. A lot of guys trying to make moves early. But again, our leader is 14, 12, 5. Now into 3rd. Liliana Russell, she's a fast machine. And the caution flag is out on the racetrack. It's the 22. Looks like the 01 car had some damage, and Caleb Dellinger might have been involved yet again after an early incident. So we race back to the line. 14, 5, 12, 60. The rest of the guys are already under caution. Let's gonna replay what happened. We're on lap 20 now. Caution came out lap 19. I believe it was probably just a factor of that 22 who kept hitting the wall. He's hit the wall multiple times already. He probably just got hooked after hitting the wall. Yep, it's exactly what happened. Matter of fact, he got driven up the track by another one of our championship leaders. That's Jesse Vaughters. Look at that. He drove him up the track, just ran him wide. He hit the wall, bounced off the wall, and then hit Dellinger. Oh, and Dellinger was involved yet again. More damage for that 30 car. He's our championship leader right now. So, not good news for him. Let's get another view of that. That 22 was falling back fast, though. But it definitely didn't help that the 13 car gave him zero space. Very aggressive move by that 13. That's desperation for you. Trying to battle for a championship. Ugh. A little bit of contact there for Philip Moore. Let me do a quick audio check in the meantime, make sure my audio levels are alright. Last thing I want is to have an issue. I like to do these in most of my stream. I'm trying to knock things over in my room right now. Last thing I want to do is have these happen during my stream. Looks like the L1 car pulls in with more damage. That L1 car is pretty torn up already. Oh, I just realized my chat was not working, so I was not able to read the chat. Sorry to QXC, NASCAR, or Enjoy NASCAR Average, and Cryptic. I missed every single one of your chats. I thought that nobody was chatting. Audio levels seem pretty fine. Always like to. I'm just gonna leave up the chat. Alright, see you, QXC. You paid Junior Johnson. Again, apologies to all you guys. I missed your chats because I must have clicked off of it on my computer. But lights are out in the pace car, getting ready to go green once again. Still average sucks. Now Liliana Russell in second. Alright, getting ready to go green once again. Pace car pulls down the banking. Going green, lap number 26. A little bit of damage on that 14 car. Must have hit the wall at some point. Oh, Liliana Russell hounding the back bumper of that 14 car. She's got a pretty fast ride right now. She's not had a really good season, but she's kind of been lingering. Down to the inside now, side by side for the lead. Going on lap 27, side by side for third. Between the 60 and the 12. Oh, still down the inside. Great move by that 5 car to dive down to the inside. Liliana Russell to the lead. There's been rumors that she's not going to return next season, so we'll see what happens with that. But at the moment, she's doing pretty good leading laps here at Bristol. Oh, caution again, yet again. Oh my gosh, Hugh Kyleson, huge damage. Oh, the 94, major damage as well. And Wyatt Thompson, a lot of these guys have already gotten into one wreck and now are into two. Matt Kensworth, even more damage. That 10 car was stuck in the safer barrier, I believe. I believe that car was literally stuck in the safer barrier. He must have hit really hard. Oh, yes he was. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Alright, looks like Jesse Vaughters went wide. This is a replay here. Vaughters went wide Bounced off the wall, hit the 71. 71 turned him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's unfortunate. That's our first DNF right there, and I don't think you're gonna be able to drive that one. I think that's one of our first unrealistic crashes of the year, other than that crash on the pit road at Canadian Tire. Oh, he's 94 car just drove straight into it. Dellinger's involved in his third crash in a row. So he's having a lot more bad juju after a pretty lucky season so far. Get the tarps? Yeah, I think we're gonna need them. A lot more cars to damage. We're just kind of racking it up there in the back of the field. A lot of cars with right side damage after hitting the wall. I promised a lot of cautions here, and we're certainly racking them up. Eventually there won't be enough cars, so you know, we'll run out of cars to crash, but at the moment still plenty. This game is too real. I mean, to be fair, we're so early in the race and your car is not done. You can easily see the rest of your championship rivals all wrecking. The 94 car, one of them, is a lap down already. Hugh Carlson, who was in striking distance of the championship, is the first car out, so bad news for him. Wyatt Thompson falling down. Jesse Vodge with a lot of problems also. So you might get another lap here of pace. So, it's Tom Tittles in 7th. So, in a scenario, like, hypothetically, this race ended now, he would be your championship leader by a pretty good margin with how everyone else has been running. And then after that, you just gotta go a long way back. It is Austin Sieg in 18th. And then Lucas Faisal in 20th. Wow. And then there's Jackson Burgum. He's been running kind of near the back of the field all day. But yeah. A lot of guys with issues early on. And that's only going to continue. 94 car is going to try to get a lead lap back. There's a lot of damage. I wouldn't be surprised if she falls back immediately. That might cause some issues there for the rest of the lead lap cars. But we'll see. Green flag back out. We're reaching lap 33 now at Bristol. Trying to log some green flag laps. 5 car gets a pretty good jump. Dives it down in turn 1. 94 car is holding up that 14 car for second. Oh, the 22 just joined the field. He's back in the race for now. Oh, 14 cars in the wall. Bounces off the wall. Continues going, but he falls back to third. Now getting pinched in the wall with the 60 car. Oh, hard racing there between the 14 and the 60. 3 wide with the 3 and the 34 teammates there, and the 96 car, Tom Tittles. Now 3 wide with that White Lightning Racing car, the 8 of Kylie Wyatt. The 54 car, Dylan Cabanas. Oh, 14 car down pit road with an issue. He was your leader for most of the laps early on. Now the 14 car has some issues. So it's the 5 car of Liliana Russell first. Looks like 22 is back down pit road. In second place now is Brady Thompson. In third is James Morrissey. And fourth is Tom Tittles, but he hits the wall, loses fourth and fifth. So a lot of guys with issues. Oh, slow on the racetrack's that 87 car. He's kind of riding the apron right now. He's kind of holding up the rest of the field at the moment. He's really holding up the rest of the field. Holy cow. Oh, and the wall's the 05 car. Wow. He gets back onto the track. But now it's the 36 car who's running the apron. AI is doing some fun stuff right now. 14 cars still on pit road. It's going to lose at least a lap, if not a couple. 22's back on the track. I have a feeling he's going to be back and forth. Yeah, he's going back down pit road. I noticed that some of the cars just did that. Oh, and then the Walkers are leader. There's not a lot of grip in the racetrack. In second is Marielle. Am I in second? She's the second car in the line. She's actually 36. Second is Brady Thompson. 14 car comes back on the track. 4 laps down. He is definitely out of it. His car is not destroyed, but it's going to be a... You're going to need a lot of cautions to get that lap back. Oh, Tom Tittle's in the 3. A little bit of contact. Tom Tittle slides. That's for 6. Make that 5th now with the 3. And it looks like some of the field's starting to stack up. That 60 car looks... Oh, caution flag out again. Oh. Wyatt Thompson. John Vance with more problems. It looks like the 76 car got involved with Ben Shades. Dude, more cars with issue. Caution lap 42. Oh, 36 car is now into the wall. He is done. I think he just couldn't see out of the front of that car. That car is pretty destroyed. Just drove straight into it. And the 22 did too. Kind of followed him in there. This AI is on some steroids tonight. It's Bristol, baby. It looks like the 22 just drove straight into it, by the way. So, crash started between the 76 and the 71. Matt Kenzer's been involved in a few wrecks so far in this race. Kenzer slid up in front of the 76. They got together. Kenzer spins. And wham! 36 car gets in the wall. Oh! 72 and the 76 get together. Big hit for that 76 car. Further back. Big contact between the 71 and the 36. He's going to slide, hit the wall, and then bam, gets hit again by the 22. He's out of it. Is the 22 out of it? No, he's still going. He's a lot of damage, though. Alright. How are our casualties looking? Alright, John Vance is out, and Hugh Kyleson are the only 2 out so far. John Vance is the lowest full-time car in points. That's not going to help. He needed a good run. He didn't get it today. Wyatt Thompson, 7 laps down. Average sucks, 4 laps down. Mariel Abdumalik, 1 lap down. Matt Kenzer, last car in the lead lap. 34 cars in the lead lap. That's pretty good for how many accidents we've had so far. King Cawthorn retired with a tire issue. So, just as I say that, now we have 33 cars in the lead lap, and the 01 car is the 3rd car out. So, bad run for him. How are our points guys doing here? And girls, I guess. 2 of them are not on the lead lap anymore. Tom Tittle's 6th. Only one in the top 10, I believe. And then after that, it's... oh my gosh. Austin Sieg in 18th. Burgum in 21st. Faisal in 22nd. Vauders in 25th. Gallagher in 28th. Is it just me, or does he have roof damage? How did he get roof damage? Maybe from that car slamming down on top of him there. So 27 on early on in this lap. Hello, Philip Moore. Alright, 2 cars trying to get their lap back, or a lap back. Average sucks, and the 94 of Mariel Abdumalik. We'll see if either of them can contest the 5 car. She does have some right rear damage, or right side damage in general, so they have a shot. Alright. 3 cars not on the lead lap. 22 just joined that. He has a lot of damage. That car is going to be a walking chicane for the rest of the race. But as we go to the green flag on lap number 48. Green flag, we're almost getting our first 50 done. With 2 more 50s after that. Oh, caution immediately. Immediately. Oh, big crash for someone. That looked like a big crash. Looks like Mila Jensen. Jensen was the only car involved. So, as soon as we're green, we're back under the caution again. Did the 14 and the 52 get around the 5? If so, they got a lap back. We'll see what happened here as we stack it up a little bit. How did we manage to wreck? These people in the back have been... Oh, Ethan Trendler. That's a weird car to wreck. I was not expecting him to be involved in anything. Alright. This is as we were coming to go green. Here's the replay. Trendler squeezes the 77 to Liam Beach into the wall. Kind of a Mickey caution there. Saying all he got going within a second, but yeah, we're under the caution again. So I guess I gotta find other things to talk about. We just hit lap 50, meaning we're a third of the race through, and we've torn up quite a few cars. I don't even know what caution we're at now. I think we're at caution number 5. We had the first incident, we had the second one, we had the one where the 10 car died. It's 3, we had that one. I think we're on 5 now. I might be wrong. If anyone can correct me, that'd be great. It's Russ leading. Thompson. Looks like... Did they get their laps back? Let me check. Average Sucks and Mariel Abdelmalik, they both got a lap back. That's awesome. Alright, cool. So, looks like the 94 is back in the lead lap, so maybe we can see if she can pick up some spots, and that'll help her in the points. And the 14 got a lap back. We'll see if he can get another one back. Depending on how many cautions fly, he might be able to pick off another lap or two. With how chaotic it's been on these restarts. So far, I'm not impressed by the 12 car. He's been able to hold off second, but he hasn't really made a charge at the 5. I feel like that 60 car has been pretty dang fast, but he hasn't been able to get around that 12 car. So we'll see what happens with that. Other than that, the 8 car is having a good run. It's been a while. 3 car's been on slowly on an incline. 54 needs a good run. He's running good. William Harris, he needs a good run. He's running pretty good too. Same with Bryce Hinton Rizzler. He's needed a good run for a little bit. He's getting a good run right now. Alright, lights are out. Yet again. Looks like the 22 car is the only car that's going to be dipping down to the inside. Never mind. I think the 14 car just dipped down. Yeah, he did. Alright. It's going to be pretty hard for him, though, to get by the 22. So, we'll see what happens with that. 22 is 7 laps down. That car is pretty junked up. 14 car only had some side damage, but probably cut down a tire, hence why he had to pit. All right, 5 cautions in and 53 laps in. Going on to lap 54, getting ready to go green. It's the 5 and the 12. The green flag is out, and immediately the 22 doesn't get going as fast as the leaders. So it's a 5 car who gets by the 22, and the 22 is about to park in front of his teammate, but 12 car is still side by side with him, side by side with those 2 cars. Now the 22 is able to take over that position, but the 12 car gets all that momentum off the high side, and he is going to continue to stay ahead of these lap cars. Oh, I think William Mayer just got into the wall. Side by side here for the 4th position, make that 3rd, with the 8 and the 60. The 60 car takes that spot back. Tom Tittle's looking pretty fast. He's about to try to take off and pass the 8 car for 3rd. Look at all this chaos. Make that 4th. Man, this has been... It's so complicated with all these lap cars in the way. Oh, it looks like the 05 car got in the wall in the upper portion of the screen. That is Joey Hayes. Alright, as we scroll on back a little bit. Oh, Jesse Votter's just got in the wall as well. Because Faisal, one of our championship leaders, is running low on the apron. He must have had to avoid an accident and went slow there. That's a big problem for him. Oh, contact! The 95 down to the inside. Back up in front of traffic, hits the 77. They're both into the wall. The 77 car spins but saves it pretty quickly. More contact up ahead. No caution yet. Liam Beach has gotten his car junked by a couple people already. So not good for him. No caution though. We are reaching lap 60 now as the field gets a good pace going. Looks like the 30 car is up to 23rd now. So he's actually making a good charge right now. Hopefully, we'll see what happens with him. He's side by side with another championship contender in that 33 car, Austin Sieg. He's in 24th. Single file train right there, and then it's a couple cars separated. 98 car trying to make a move on the 3. Just going to try to take over the 8th position. 3 car breakaway. Side by side battle between the lap car of Average Sucks and 12 of Brady Thompson. That 14 car is still clearly fast. If he's able to contend with the leaders like that, he's clearly fast. Alright. Scrolling on back, the 22 is kind of blocking the 8 and the 60 right now. The 60's dropped a couple positions because of that. Tom Tittles is in 3rd. He has been up in the top 10, I believe, in every single race so far. I have no idea how he keeps doing it and how lucky that 96 car is. But he has been contending every race. Oh, leader got in the wall. Again, that 5 car hits the wall pretty hard. You got to be careful at this track. A lot of guys and girls have slipped up into these corners. It's easy to overdrive the car, and it's happened to a lot of the field so far in this race, and we're not even halfway through this race. Oh, look at that 30 car. He's up to 22nd now. He's making passes with that destroyed race car. Oh, but they slow down in front of him. Ethan Trendler hits the apron. And he gathers it back up. No, hits the apron again. Looks like we're starting to get a rhythm here at Bristol after numerous cautions. Tom Tittles is bringing it to the 12. This is going to be a battle for second. The 14 car is all alone. He has to challenge the 5 car. Get another lap back. He'll be 2 laps down if he does. 27 paintballer just got in the wall. He's back there in the 29th position. Dellinger inside of Jensen. Jensen gets the wall, gets tagged by the 77. They continue on though without too much of an issue. Dellinger is in 24th after that slow up. He's lost some of the positions he just gained, but he's looking to battle back and get those spots back. He's passing the 33 yet again. Trendler gets in the wall again, and he gets 2 spots, and now he's back up to 22nd. After that, it's a pretty large jump there between him and the 72s and 21st. Other than that, a lot of single file though. A lot of guys are stuck behind that 22 White Thompson. Oh, Tom Tittles has now gotten in the 2nd position. 34 is a lap down. Oh, I hear some collisions somewhere. Someone just knocked the wall down somewhere on this track, and I have no idea where. So we got another car lap down. It's a 6 car. So the 5 car is about to reach some lap traffic. So this is when things start getting interesting as we near the halfway mark here on lap 72 of 150. You see how close that 5 car is getting to the lap traffic. There's the 94, her teammate, who... Oh, caution flag. Caution flag. There's a car. Oh, big crash. Oh, no! Some of our lead lap cars are involved. That's 66. Oh, and Dellinger gets involved. Dellinger with even more damage. Oh, no. The 9 car pizza party was involved. The 60 car of James Morrissey was also involved. That's a shame for him. He's having a good run. Incredible. Lap 73 worked the halfway mark. Looks like Gort might have been involved. There's a lot of cars involved in that one. There's a bit of a pile up there. Let's get a replay of what happened. Looks like the 3 car was involved as well. Wow, a lot of cars were involved that were high up, just inside the top 10. Looks like the 1 and the 3 made some contact. Let's get another view. Let's do camera 1. Yeah. The one car, they didn't. Oh no, the 60 car hit the wall, bounced off the wall, and then hit the 3. 95 is involved, the 87, the 22, the 23, the 20, the 66, and then watch here comes Dellinger. Wham! Into the back of the 23. Unbelievable. I want to get another view of that. We ain't done with that. So it looks like the 60 car of James Morrissey, he hit the wall first. And that set up the chain reaction there. Dellinger's been involved in 4 accidents. And he was on his way to clawing his way back into the top 20. So big old crash here at Bristol. This was a 9 car pile and big contact, sent the 60 car airborne there for a second. Oh, you can hear the 30 car hitting the 23. Let's get a replay from the onboard of the 30 car. Where he is way back. He was in 22nd at the time. You can see the wreck from the whole way back there. I think he thought that the cars were starting to gather themselves back up, so he decided he was going to throttle up and just ran into the back of the 23. Oh. Dellinger's out. Caleb Dellinger is out. That was the thing that killed him. Not a car on top of him, not the other instances he's been involved. It's over for the championship leader. He will likely lose the championship lead after this race. At the moment, it's Tom Tittles, though, who's been on fire this entire season. He's in the 2nd position. Anyone else out? Yeah, Pizza Party's out. Rizzler now a lap down. Trendler a lap down. Jesse Vaughters, another championship contender, in 30th, a lap down. And the 6 car a lap down. Alright, getting ready to go green here. We're starting to stack up that inside lane of cars a lap down. But it's Leon Russell who's led a lot of laps in this race. Can the 14 car challenge and get that another lap back? Or really fall back like he did last time? And will the 96 car of Tom Tittles contend for the lead? As we get ready to go to green flag on lap 79. Oh, the 14 had a pretty good restart there. I think the 5 car is going to get that momentum on the outside, but he pushes the issue there with the 14 car and contact there between the 2 and also the 96 car. Tom Tittles gets sent 3 wide to the outside with the 12 and the 6. Tittles prevails. Purveyors? What in the world? That's not English. It looks like the 77 car's on pit road with some pretty big damage. Average Stock is looking into getting back another lead lap. Now battle for the lead here between the 96 and the 5. Tittles and Russell side by side for the lead going into turns 1 and 2. Russell with that outside momentum now takes the lead back again. Brady Thompson lurking in 3rd in that catbird seat. It's Russell who holds off the spot. As we're going to scroll through the field here. Russell in 1st, Tittles in 2nd, Brady Thompson in 3rd, Kylie Wyatt in 4th, and then 5th is William Ayers, 6th is Dylan Cabanas, and then 7th is Owen Aviation, and then after that it's a battle between the 95 and the 1 for 8th, and then Jackson Burgum within the top 10, and 11th is Justin Kent. A lot of side by side, and still 3 wide here with the 50 and the 4, and then 76. There's a lot of damaged race cars back in the pack. 77 car gets back on the track. His car is junked. I'm surprised he's not out of the race, honestly. So it's the 14 car is hoping for another caution to re-rack that field again. He'll be 2 laps down. There's Tittles in 2nd. Oh, reply to... Where's the 44 even at right now? Oh, in the wall goes a 95. He was just within the top 10. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. I see what happened. I see exactly what happened. Thanks for letting me know. Oh no. So I was testing my new paint scheme, which is number 44. It's for next year. And I never switched out of it. So it... Oh, caution's out, by the way, yet again. So, yeah. What I'm going to have to do then... Oh, gosh. Oh, Mila Jensen's involved. Logan Thomas, average sucks. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, man. What I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna do, after this race, I'm gonna put together a random picker. And I'm gonna see if I can pick a spot within the field. I really am sorry about that. And as the team owner for that team, that actually ticks me off. I'll have to remember to check often. All right. If you still want to, you can join again for next year at the team. I'll make sure you start every single race. It happened with Joey Hayes at Canadian Tire too. I don't know what happened, if he wasn't in the lineup or something, but okay, let's see what happened to the 50. 3 wide. I don't think that was the lap the caution came out. Honestly, I'm just trying to figure out. Oh, 82 car or 72, and the 20 car got involved. '20 got in the wall, and then they got hooked together with the 72, and the 50 piled in the back of the 4. 66 car got some more damage. And the 71 got damaged. None of our contenders were involved, but a lot of people who definitely had a chance of getting a top 15. I feel awful because that's the second time that's happened in this series. I should have noticed that when I saw that there was only 39 cars starting, because I remember checking the entry list yesterday and there was 40 cars. So that's 100% on me. But I'll see if I can come up with a fix. I might just do a random picker, or maybe just I don't know. Maybe I'll put the car in at 40th. But and maybe give it a little extra pity point. I don't know what much I can do right now, since we're already within the race. Alright, getting ready to go green for the billionth time. It is the 5 car of Liliana Russell side by side with the 13 of Jesse Vaughters, who is a lap down. The entire inside line is a lap down. Although there's the 14 car, he's now 2 laps down. He's got another lap back. He was leading a lot of laps early on in this race, all the way up to when he got in the wall and had a bit of a tire issue. We're working lap 94. It's the 5 and the 96 car. Liliana Russell, Tom Tittles, and then Kylie Wyatt is now in 3rd. Pace car is in. Green flag is out yet again. Vaughters doesn't get a jump. 5 cars able to take over the top spot and hold ground, so he's not getting the... Oh, Tittles back into the wall again. He did that on the last restart and fell back, nearly lost a spot that time, and he's done it again, so that'll lose some ground. Now the 13 car is between him and the leader. After that, it's the 8 car, and then I believe the 12. Oh, 77 car pulls back into the traffic. He's a ton of damage. He's been kind of riding around with a lot of damage. I have no idea what he's trying to do. Maybe trying to make up a couple more points here. Pulls it back down to pit road. This is my first season doing this. And I'm not going to lie, there's been times where I just haven't had the time to pay attention to make sure everything's alright. So, as we work season number 2, I want to definitely put more time into this. Oh, contact back there. 77 back on pit road again. 33 cars in the middle. He's Hoy back in 19th. 3 wide back there. The 20, the 27, and the 4. About to work lap 100. Chandler slides in front of the 22 in contact with the 14. The 22 gets in the wall, slides in front of the field. Everyone makes it through, but no! The 33 car gets involved. Another championship contender with a lot of damage. Oh no! Oh no, he pounded into the end of pit road. The curse, yet again. We've had 3 cars pile into the end of pit road, and I think he's done. Yeah. Austin Sieg done. Another championship contender done. Unbelievable. Sometimes I pretend like I don't have a team in this series because I don't want to seem biased, but when I tell you that my team has not had a good day, my team has not had a good day. I've had one car who has been able to run all the laps, and he just went headfirst into the pit end of the barrels, and he's definitely done. So, you know, let me check. Yep, he's done. All right, another championship contender out. So it's Dellinger out, it's Kylson out, it's Sieg out, it's Vodders with a lot of damage, and after that, it's holy crap, who is even in this thing? Tittles is having a good day. Burgum up to 5th. So, the thing is between Tittles and Burgum. And then after that, it's... Gosh, who's even after that? Lucas Fazel's in 17th. So, as long as Tittles and Burgum run where they are, they're going to be the 2 fighting for a championship next week at Charlotte. Again, we still have 2 more races after this. Warrior Mares, I would love to have you back for another season. I haven't done any formal team signups yet. Oh, I'm falling. Oh, I'm falling. My miniature fan next to me that's blowing a little bit of air on me right now. It fell, and I tried to catch it, and I almost fell, which is kind of funny. This is the least professional series to ever exist on the internet. Yeah, I haven't done any formal team signups yet, but I've been writing down teams that I think are going to come back and teams that I don't think are going to come back. So I'd be happy to add you to that list. And then we can work out all the other stuff, probably as we get into the fall and winter. I want to do team signups a little later this year. Instead of doing them in January, I want to do them maybe in probably December, maybe November. We'll see with that. Driver signups probably May. It takes me a long time to put together each individual car, and I want to put a lot more time into it. If you haven't seen my scheme for the 44 next year, it's one of my favorite schemes. I put in a lot of time to it, and I want to put in that equal amount of time to every car I make, because I want this series to be as perfect as I can get it. A lot of changes for next year. I'm going to spend a lot of time at each track making sure there's no glitches, because, you know, there's been a lot this year, including the 10 car going headfirst in the wall and staying in the wall. Cars running into the end of pit road. AI doing stupid things. Stuff like that. I want to make sure all the tracks we're going to are smoothed out. Anyways, going back to green, lap 104. The 5 and the 96 yet again 1 and 2. 5 car gets a jump on the 13. 96 car slides up. This time doesn't hit the wall. After that, it's the 8 and the 12 still. side by side between the 13 and the 96, but the 13 is indeed a lap down. The 96 car running that outside lane. Oh, both the 96 and the 8 car get in the wall. And now under fire for the third position. The 8 car falls back. Oh, there was a crash. Caution out again. The 20, the 17 involved. And the 77 car still running laps. Honestly, it's kind of a smart move. Alright. If I could have everything the way I want it to with this series, I would. I want every team to have drivers and team owners that want to be a part of this series. So it looks like the 20 car just got turned around as we watched the replay. They were 3 wide for a moment, but that sorted itself out. 20 got loose off the corner, got hooked by the 72. That's the most Bristol type crash you'll ever see. It keeps it going, but with a little bit more damage. Caution out yet again. I think we're gonna hit 10 caution mark by the end of this race, seeing at the pace we have. Well, we have less than 40 laps in this race, so we'll see if we can finish the job here. All right. Yep, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm going to probably give priority to everybody who signed up for a team last year. And then cut off a couple teams that I think wouldn't return. If I am putting my hypothetical hat on, which apparently exists in my imaginary world here, I'm going to say Ethan Trendler Racing is not coming back. That's the only one that I don't think is going to come back. That I know isn't going to come back. EG Racing might not come back, but I don't know yet. But, yeah, at the moment, there's going to be a lot more open space, so, definitely, I want next season to be a step in the right direction from where we're at right now, because I'm enjoying this project a lot. This project's been one that I've devoted a large portion of my life towards, trying to make a fun series, and I want this series to be more fun. I know sometimes I try to take it a little seriously, like Daytona when they all wrecked on like lap 2, and I redid the race because I wanted the race to not be boring with all the cars destroyed on lap 2. But I also try to have some fun with this series, you know. If I make an error with my call, I correct myself and laugh it off. If something funny happens, I laugh at it, like the 10 car going headfirst in the safer barrier and ending his day on a stretcher, you know. I try not to take this series too seriously, even though it is important to me. With that being said, we're getting ready to go green yet again. Pace car off. It's the same deal as last time with the 12 car now in third. Green flag is out yet again. We're reached lap 111. So we're slowly building towards the end of this race. But it's Leon Russell who's dominated this race, but Tom Tittles making a move. 12 car gets on the wall. Slides back quite a bit. Doesn't lose a spot. Ethan Trendler on the inside, slowing down that inside lane. We've seen a lot of cars do that. And it's happening yet again with the 19 this time. Oh, 77 car joins back in front of the field. The car seems somewhat fast. But he goes down pit road again. 5 car gets in the wall yet again. A new leader here at Bristol. It is Tom Tittles. 5 car up the track yet again. The leader for most of the laps this race, Liliana Russell, slides back into second. Tom Tittle's first, Liliana Russell second. Now in third, Brady Thompson continues to stay in third. Kylie Wyatt fourth. And then 84 Jackson Burgum in fifth. Dylan Cabana sixth. Oh, the 96 car, I think, just got in the wall. Yes, he did, yet again. So that's going to bring that 5 car closer yet again. The rest of the field, as we look. Just outside the top 10, Ben Shades, Antonio Campos. Oh, Ben Shades moves to 95 there. And then inside the top 10 now, Joey Hayes. A lot of lap cars. William Ayers still in the top 10. Owen Aviation also in the top 10. I think the battle for the lead's heating up once again between the 5 and the 96 car. They have been the class of the field. Oh, the 6 car just hit the wall pretty hard. He is a lap down. Oh, Liliana, or Kylie Wyatt is on the apron. She's going to lose a spot to that one who is in 7th. She just lost that spot, so now he's up to 6th. Still Tom Tittles, but he's going to go slide way up, hit the wall yet again, and he loses the top spot. Again, the lead changes because of a car hitting the outside wall, and now it's Liliana Russell looking to take the lead back. Look at Jesse Waters trying to make a move and get that lap back, but it's now the 5 car leading yet again. So it's Russell and then Tittles. Russell gets in the wall. Now it's Tom Tittles taking the top spot. Side by side for the lead for the 3rd time because of a car hitting the outside wall. Oh, now Tittles hits the wall. This is insanity. That 13 car is going to get his lap back because of how many times these cars are hitting the wall. He's actually been kind of fast lately. Just look further back. A lot of damage. All these cars are looking like they just raced at Martinsville. Only a couple cars are clean. Look at that 84 cars. Jackson Burgum has had a good race. He hasn't caught himself into any trouble. He hasn't run incredible, but he has not caught himself up into any problems. So, I honestly would expect him to be second in points after this, or at least close to second. But it's Tittles who's been the man on a mission right here, trying to take that points lead. So Vados is trying to get that lap back. Tittles is in first, and then sandwiched in between those 2 lap cars is the 5 car, Liliana Russell. Oh, 6 car just went high there. We're slowly clicking these laps down. I think we're getting towards the end of this race. We've had a pretty constant flow. And it's Tittles who's running away with the lead right now. I think we've kind of calmed it down now as we get within 26 laps now. Now make it 25 to go. Still plenty of time for some drama, but at the moment it's Tittles who's made the pass for the lead after a pretty hard-fought battle with the 5. Brady Thompson has run 3rd basically the entire race, so good for him. He's needed a good run. He's had some good runs, but also has had some problems, so good for him. Jackson Burgum looking to take that 3rd space, though. He's now getting close to the back bumper, the 12th. He's trying to give himself a good run. Oh, what was that up ahead? Oh, the 19 car just got in the wall. It's Ethan Schrenler. He's had some problems today. Was involved in a wreck probably about 50 laps ago. 77's back on the track yet again. Trying to make some passes on some of the guys that are out of the race. That's what I would assume at least. look at that run for the 8 car. Trying to pass the 54 there. Oh, Brady Thompson got the wall. He's going to lose multiple spots. Kylie White up to 5th. And Cabanas up to 4th. Oh, the 6 car got the wall. And Jackson Burgum up to 3rd. Wow. Oh, the 5 got the wall again. Tills is running away. Less than 20 to go. Make that, I want to say 18 to go. 19 to go. Burgum, 3rd. Cabanas, 4th. Good run for him. Kylie White, 5th. White Lightning Racing cars have shown up and put up a show for the rest of the cars. Air's up from 10th to 8th. He's going to try to fight the 12 car. He was kind of falling back after hitting the wall there. Oh, 1 car hit the wall. He's going to fall back a little bit. He has some front end damage. Oh, 87 hit the wall. Man, we're going through these laps pretty quickly now. It looks like we're running out of cars to destroy. But it's clearly possible. We can still, oh, like right there. Oh my gosh. We almost tried right there between the 27 and the 20. Another thing to note, the 96 car is approaching some lap traffic. Eventually, I think he's going to get to some of them, but we'll see how he affects how it affects them. First up is Philip Moore. And Jackson Burgum now heating up the back bumper of that 5 car. Oh, big contact, and then the wall goes to 6 car. That car literally ramped up the wall. that was insane. That 6 car has been tearing down the outside wall a few times now. And you just get, oh, 22's in the wall. I hear cars hitting the wall. Oh, another car's, oh, Ethan Trendler also hitting the wall. There's been a few cars that have just been tearing the wall lap after lap. It's insane how they keep hitting the wall. We're getting close to 10 to go here. We have, looks like 14 to go at the moment. As we now approach 13 laps to go. Bristol has definitely led to some chaos and also some points changes here. Tittle is leading over still Lillian Russell, then Jackson Burgum. But it looks like the 96 car is stuck behind the 17. So I'm wondering if that'll change anything. Looks like the 13 is going to try to pass on the outside. So we have 11 laps to go now. Look at this gaggle of cars. A lot of cars a lap down, a lot of cars on the lead lap. Kind of all intermixed. '27 pops the wall. Oh, Tittles hits the wall. Oh, and Russell hits the wall too. So now it's Tom Tittles and then Jackson Burgum in second. We're less than 10 laps to go. Now 10 laps to go. Vodder's back on the lead lap, I believe. We would probably need a caution around now for anything to happen. We're definitely getting towards the end of this event. It's been a pleasure. It's been a fun one, that's for sure. No shortage of drama. No shortage of carnage. The 5 car, or the 6 car just knocked the wall down again. He's about to lose his entire, oh, contact between the 3 and the 20. They're trying to get that crash in. They're trying to wreck each other. I will say the 84 is kind of running down the 96. Is it too little too late? He just ran at 18.3 and he just ran at 18.5. So you know what? I think we got ourselves a battle. Add that to the fact that the 77 car is very slow in front of them. Oh yes, we got ourselves a battle. So it's Tittles versus Jackson Burgum into turns 1 and 2 with 5 laps remaining. Nearly a little bit of contact there. Can Burgum make the pass? He's all over the back bumper of that 96. Will the lap traffic affect this race? Now, 4 laps remaining here at Bristol. If a caution happens now, the race will be over. Again, it's Burgum versus Tittles. These two are battling for a championship right here. And this race might help him settle it for 2 races from now. Diving down to turn 1 and 2, it looks like the gap has opened back up yet again between those two. Now with 3 to go, we're about to hit 2 to go. The 96 car still held up by that 27. And the 84 is still pretty fast. 2 laps to go here at Bristol. Oh, down to the inside comes the 96 car. He's trying to pass the 27 there. Oh, but he checks up. Here comes Jackson Burgum to the outside. Nearly side by side into turns 3 and 4. Heading to the white flag. It's a battle for the race win between the 84 and the 96. White flag is out into turns 1 and 2. There's lap traffic all over the place. The 13 holds him up. Into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Jesse Vaughter slows him down. Will 84 make the move? Coming to the line. Tom Tittles wins at Bristol, but only a short margin between them. Burgum, second. So the rest of the field makes their way. Oh, 19 car knocks the wall down for the billionth time. Oh, contact in the turn 1. Oh, a lot of contact. Lucas Faisal wrecks after the checkered flag. He might have been a little angry at Ethan Trendler. To be fair, he's been knocking down the wall every lap. What a finish. Now, looks like that's going to be 1 and 2 for the championship next week at Charlotte. Let's see what happened here after the checkered. Yeah, I don't think the 2 was very pleased with the 19 car, but then he got wrecked by the 7. So it might have been a bit of a battle between them 3. They were outside the top 15. Tom Tittles has been on a streak, and now he has won himself a race. This is not good news for the 30 and the 33, who were pretty high up in the championship. Alright, let's get our standings here, because I didn't really get to take a look at that. Alright, here's our finishing order. Tittles, Burgum, Russell, 1, 2, 3. Dylan Cabanas with a good run in 4th. Reagan in 5th. Kylie White in 6th. Brady Thompson. Not Wyatt. Brady Thompson is in 7th. William Ayers in 8th. Peter Drake in 9th. Good run for him. Owen Aviation in 10th. Joey Hayes in 11th. Mariel Abdelmalik in 12th. She recovered after being a lap down pretty early. Bob Smith is in 13th. Ben Shades in 14th. Matt Kenzer in 15th. Lucas Faisal in 16th. Justin Kent in 17th. Gort in 18th. James Morrissey in 19th. Antonio Campos in 20th. And after that, it's a bunch of guys lap down. Looks like Jimmy Waffles, Luke Bowler, Logan Thomas, Paintballer, Vaughters, and then Philip Moore in 26th, the 23, and then Dellinger. Some of your championship people, Kyleson, Dellinger, and Sieg. This is not good for them. We'll save this race. I believe that's how I saved them. If not, whoops. Alright, let's screenshot this. I'm actually excited to look at these points now. The points have been really close for the last couple weeks, but if I had to give you a guess here, I believe it's going to be the 96 and the 84, 1 and 2. Is he waving the... Wait a minute. Is there a wreck on the last lap? I'm actually kind of curious. It's green, it's green, it's green. Let me find the pace car, because he was waving the yellow. Doesn't look like it. Oh wait, this is not even close to the end of the race. Let me find him. Where is the 96? White flag is out there. They just crossed the line. There might have been a caution after the race. Yep, there was. I figured it out. There was a caution after the race for the 2, I believe. Yep. There's your caution. Want to see if there's anything between them 3. Looks like there was just some hard battling there. They were kind of all 3, 1, 2, and 3 there for a while. Alright, time for the good old-fashioned victory music. Alright, enough of that. Let's take one more look at the point standings. So, hypothetically, it looks like 96 car is easily going to be leading. I think he'll have at least... I'm going to go to limb and say he's going to have 140, I think 140 points after this race. I think he's going to get 31, maybe 139. Because he didn't get the pole. He led at least 1 lap. He didn't lead the most laps. That goes to the 5. So he's going to have 131. I'm going to go out and guess. I'm going to obviously check, count how many laps each person has led to make sure all this is correct. How the points work is, if you lead a lap, that's a point. If you win the pole, that's 2 points. If you lead the most laps, it's 2 points. So, and if you win, it's 30, and then it goes down from there. I'm not going to explain points for every single finishing position, but it goes down from 30. So, yeah. And then Burgum had 100. He didn't win, but he finished top 5. He never led a lap. I think it's going to be 124. So it's going to be a bit of an uphill battle for the 84, but I think he's going to be second. Unless the 30 finished outside the top 30, he's going to maybe get a few points. Yeah, I think this battle is going to spread out a little bit more after this race. But with that being said, another banger here at Bristol, or a banger at Bristol. This really wasn't another one, but another banger for the summer series, that's for sure. I really enjoyed this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it with me. I got to see a lot of recurring faces and a lot of new people here today. And that's cool that so many people decided to tune in to this one. Hopefully you guys tune into the next one too, and finally the finale at North Wilkesboro, as well as our extra race at Monza for the anyone who's top 15 in points. But yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. I might do a Phasmophobia stream tomorrow night, playing the new update. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. Basically, other than that, points will be out tonight. And I'll be bugging the 84 QXZ to get his highlights down in the channel, but I'm assuming it's going to take forever because there's probably about 30 highlights. Alright, see you guys in the next one.